We seen two. I did a show saying, "Are the women ever going to have? Excuse me. Are women ever going to have a Million Man March?" And it was like, we're too busy taking care of y'all kids. We too no. You cocked your fucking legs open like a nice whore, and you took Section 8 sauce. I mean, that's how I answer to that. I mean, you're not going to try to flip it with an insult. You're not going to try to flip it. This is why I tell you, there are two types of attitudes. Two types of mind states. Childish mind state, an adult. You'll notice that individuals always come back with something that is that of a child, thought process of a child. But she said there are serious problems. She also said something that just made me say, wow, I never heard that before. She said, we talk about this great strength that we have, but we're using it to break down our black men. She said, we talk about this great strength we have. People, let me tell you something about strength. Strength is having the ability to understand change. All right? Change. Strength is knowing when somebody is in your life. Here's what I've learned in relationships. Women like to study the ship on things that they do. They don't understand or want to understand that they got somebody in their life now that loves them and they see things differently than them. You will get pushback. Strength is being able to say, I got you. You need to do this. I got you. Baby, kicking. I got you. Nothing. Strength is being able to be open-minded. That's what strength is. You are weak-minded if you got something to say about everything. Strength. People, it's the reason why I am still here today. There's a lot of individuals that was with me back in the day. All the thousands, the hundreds of videos that individuals made about me. Where are those people at today? I'm still here. Still have a studio. Ain't nothing changed with me. I got better. Those individuals, they had their moment because they were closed-minded. Strength is being open-minded. It's being open-minded. She also said men were always up for examination. And this happens more so than anything when we go to court. I posted an ad on Craigslist, and in that ad, I said, don't tell me. You went to court for custody, but it turned into a character assassination. I also said in that ad, explain to me how you are dealing with somebody that has and is on welfare, living in public housing or living with their mom, and they for some reason can provide better living quarters than you. How is that? Good morning, my name is the, thanks for reaching out to hold on, y'all. All right. Somebody sent me a text message and it says, hello, are you still available for a job I just blocked these individuals. Unfreaking believable. Unbelievable. All right. She also said, because once again, individuals will tell you that they're independent. She also told you something about the Urban League that was for women and children only. People over the weekend, there was a report that said in the month of December, 140,000 people lost their job. They were all women. Now, let me tell you something that you guys don't know. Something that you guys don't know. I'm gonna tell you something that you may say. What's going on, Brick City? Individuals that are watching me over on Unplugged, you got 15 minutes that I'm cutting the feed. Got to come on over here to the hated one. The link is below the video. All right. I appreciate you guys, but I got to get up my viewable hours. And this is why I put my content. The way this thing works with YouTube is you got to get 4,000 hours to get more and more bonuses on your channel. So individuals that are watching me on Unplugged, the link is below. I'm going to continue to feed over here on the hated one. Good morning, y'all. We're going to talk about gangsters this morning. We're going to talk about gangsters this morning. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. We're going to talk about gangsters. You a gangster? We're going to talk about gangsters. We're going to talk about y'all keep it niggas. We'll talk about something. We're going to talk this morning. Appreciate you for being here. Honestly, man. You guys could have been anywhere else in the world, but you said, hey, man, that dude Chris is at it again. And don't get it twisted. I don't hate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Brick City. Brick City says, how have you been? I really missed you, bro. Missed your content. Brother, I did 3 live streams yesterday over on the hated one. I did 3. I appreciate you, Brick. I'm missing you too, brother. I'm over on the hated one. I don't know how many times I got to tell you, Brick City. Brick City. God dang, boy. It's Brick City because you got a brick ass head. Bring us over to the hated one. The link is below the video. Well, thanks, man. Brick, I really appreciate that. Merry New Year to you too, man. Merry New Year and everything, man. But that's just the unfortunate people. I don't mean to try and handcuff you guys to chase to channel chase But YouTube is on some BS, and if you want to grow, you just got to know. Um, my woman, as fine and as beautiful as she is, she's not computer savvy, so she can't manage me on this. Look, honey, I've been reading up on this. You better stop that nonsense. You better act right. Brick is below the video. The link is right below the video. If you look below the video, you'll see the hated one. Fact said 100%. I'm looking right at it. It's right below. The link is right below, Brick. Right below. You hit that, it'll bring you over to the other stream going on right now. All right, good morning, humans, man. Um, I worked out kind of hard yesterday, so I had to really load up on some vitamins. I'm trying to lose weight. Mess around and didn't get uh um didn't get to where I wanted to. I went out. Y'all know last year for individuals see me had my face was all fat. I was looking horrible. I was looking like a fat blumper stumper. I didn't want to look like a fat blumper stumper. So what I did was I lost weight. And then I crept up. I went from 256 down to 223. I was down at 223. I was liking where things was going on. Then I gained more weight back. But the beast, ah, I got to get beast again. I feel like a fat blumper stumper. I feel like a fat bumper stumper. All right. So, all right. Enough of that. People, uh, one thing that just really I can tell you guys, I don't understand about gangsters. I don't understand how gangs, excuse me, gangsters. I don't understand how these individuals make their claim to gangsterism. What's going on, Deshaun? He's up in his bitch. I don't understand how gangsters make the claim to gangsters. People we see in movies like um, Goodfellas. Goodfellas showed us gangsters that had millions and would flip out when somebody brought a new car. They would flip out when somebody brought a coat. We seen that. We seen and we know about gangsters that did things that made the news from the perspective of it was the biggest heist, it was the biggest robbery, over 3 million stole, over X million stole. When white people are gangsters, I don't know. You would kind of say, damn, 3 million? Yeah, I probably would have did that too. When black people decide they want to be gangsters, it's like, what the fuck was he thinking? Dag, who would do that for that? So we're gonna talk about that this morning. All right. Okay. People, I'm going to tell you something. Nothing makes me more happier than to watch the first 48. Nothing. Nothing makes me happier than when I'm watching the first 48. Because first 48 is a place where you can go to and see individuals that claim they are killers, but go from killers to criers. All right? They go from killers to criers. Okay? And when you see these killers, they go from showing individuals on their personal social media account with their guns and we don't play that and we kill old ladies for no reason to criers when they get in an interrogation room, they now all of a sudden they become criers. Once again, y'all, for individuals, okay. So what I'm going to do this morning is I'm going to talk about the white gangster. The white gangster has a code. And the white gangster, they don't kill women, they don't kill children. Talk about the white gangster. Bumpy Johnson, Scarface, Al Capone Scarface. Not the one, hello to my Lee frame, not that Scarface. Talking about Al Capone. Because the amazing thing that I see in the community you guys call black is the white gangster. So many, the black man want to be like the white man. Oh, that's a new one. That's what I should name the Offset video. The black man want to be like the white man. You know, let me go left for a second. We talk so much about how our black women want to be white, don't we? We say black women aren't proud of their own hair. Ain't that what we say? We say black women aren't proud of their own hair. Ain't that what we say? Well, guess what I'm saying here today? Guess what the premiere is today? Black men don't even want to be black men. They want to be like white men. They want to be gangsters. They want to be like Al Capone, a white man, a white Italian. Yeah, we're gonna throw that out in the atmosphere. So you start throwing that out in the atmosphere. When you see a black man that claims he's a gangster, say he want to be a white man. Gangsterism was never in our culture. Being gangsters was never in our culture. We was loving people. We was never gangsters. So I need y'all to follow me. Once again, the white gangster, the white man had rules. The white man had protocol. The white man never did dirt in his own home. The white gangster never robbed from his neighbor. No, not the white gangster. As a matter of fact, there's a movie called Score, which stars one Robert De Niro and Ed Norton, and Angela Bassett got a cameo. In that movie, Robert De Niro was a thief. And the rule of the world of thieves is, in the white community, is you never and steal in your own backyard. But that's why the white gangster has rules. Because the white gangster has rules, then the white gangster can say, well, you know, this is how it's going to go. This is how I'm going to do this. And because the white gangster has rules, the white gangster has, do I dare say longevity, or the white gangster makes more money? Yeah, this is not the case with the black gangster. And When it comes to not being the case, this is like far from it. The white gangster has rules. Don't flaunt, stay low key. As a matter of fact, um, I forgot the Teflon Don. He was a Gambino. Um, he was which gangster in New York was dubbed the Teflon Don? Forgot his name. John Gotti. How could I forgot that? John Gotti, a white gangster. A white gangster. John Gotti. John Gotti was really ousted by other mobsters because of his Armani suits. He went against the code. He did what you wasn't supposed to do as a white gangster. He did what you wasn't supposed to do. You wasn't supposed to be flashy, do that. But he was doing things out of white gangster protocol. And because of that, the rest of the mob community did not like one Mr. John Gotti, aka the Teflon Don. I see that. Hold on a second. Okay, he took it down. Okay, I was wondering. Okay, once again, I got individuals that are watching me. Word up, Chris. You have heard. Oh wow, wow. Yo, hey, you know what? My man Kill said, "What up, Chris? Have you heard from John Jenkins lately?" John Jenkins is the um, clan member extraordinaire, done dot God, white man, always ready to buck a nigga, always ready to kill a nigga. No, I haven't heard from him lately. I'm gonna reach out to him though, being that you said that. But once again, I got individuals watching me on Unplugged. You got 3 minutes, then I kill the feed. Let me explain something to y'all one more again. I don't mean to have y'all channel chasing, but I got to get 4,000 viewable hours so I can unlock the better potential over here on Facts at 100%. So individuals, my man Kill, that are watching me on Unplugged, the link below for Facts at 100%. The link is below. I'm streaming on there now. I did 3 streams yesterday. I got AZ said, "Hey man, where you been?" I've been over here on Unplugged. I guess I got to start saying that because individuals don't get it. So you got 2 minutes. I'm killing the feed. And then you bring your son over here to what you call it. But we're talking about the white gangster. The white gangster is not like the black gangster. The white gangster don't kill women. The white gangster don't kill children. That ain't the rules of the black gangster. You see, because the white gangster is involved in things that have bigger payoff, the white gangster don't have a bragging persona. The white gangster is not going to brag about killing anyone because the white gangster knows this is only the tip of the iceberg. The white gangster knows, listen, I want to do this for a long time. What's the sense of me killing my future earnings by bragging? Why would I want to kill my future earnings by bragging to somebody that we knocked over the Chase Manhattan Bank on the day that they was getting their yearly deposit, their $2 trillion yearly deposit? Why would I want to brag about that and then I won't be able to hit them again next year? Why would I want to brag about that? People, that is so not the case
with the black gangster. That is not the case. That is not the case. It isn't. Okay, individuals on Unplugged. The link is below to come check me out over here on the Hated One. I'll see you guys when you get over here. Later. All right. So now we're going to talk about the booty out nigga, aka Mufi and them, aka brag to a chick, aka all the stars of the first 48, aka interrogation room crybabies, and the list just goes on and on and on and on. We want to talk about them now because the perspective that they have isn't the same perspective that the white gangster is on. Paul Cacciano. Wow, look at that. People, I'm going to tell you something. Whenever I'm having a bad day, whenever She Cakes is mad at me, don't let me play with her toes. I like playing with her toes amongst a couple other things. It's personal. I'm just having a bad day. She put me on punishment. Nothing makes me happy than watching the first 48. Nothing does it for me. Nothing brings me back out of a sad abyss. Nothing. I promise you. Nothing like the first 48. People, if I took my last $20 bill and played a lottery ticket and didn't get one number right, I'm like, dag, I thought that was a hit. If I run out of gas on a highway in the fast lane, I'm like, man, I could cause an accident. If Miss She Cakes promised me some honey love suckle today, I ain't giving you no honey love suckle. It throws me into a sad abyss. But nothing brings me, and I mean nothing, brings me out of that abyss more than watching a booty out nigga on the first 48. Nothing. I lost my wallet with my social security card in it, my access pass to get on base, everything gone. First thing I do is I say I need to get home and watch the first 48. Nothing does it for me. And I mean, nothing is close. People, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. The reason why the gangster, aka the booty out nigga, has to do the lowball crimes that they do is because you can't get a high crime in a lowball area. You can't. You can't. You cannot get a high crime in a lowball area. You know what I mean by that? You got individuals, they want to rob the corner store. Daily intake could probably be $500, probably more than that. Their daily intake could be $1,000. In a month, $30,000. You don't know when to hit them. And it's unfortunate that they get little nickel and that little nickel and dime outfits. Their money is spread up more than a place that's getting $1 million delivered at one time. You cannot get a high crime in a lowball area. This is why the booty out nigga gangster have to result to redefining what crime is, shooting women in the face. I watched this one case on the first 48 where this woman was shot in the face. Come on, dude. Come on. You got individuals in interrogation room talking about some, I would have killed the kids too. You could never got a white man to say that. I'm not saying they don't do that. I'm just saying you could have never got a white gangster to say, if I was in there, I'd have offed everybody. In addition to that, women need to be ashamed of loving these idiots, but they do it for the women. They only become these individuals because women demand that they be that. I mean, Miss Ali said it. I mean, a version of it. She said, last time I checked, they don't give housing to black men, they give it to women. So you are the host of the crime that happens in this community. We'll get to that later, at a later date. But the booty out nigga, when he does a crime, he gotta, let me do my dance. The booty out nigga need to spice it up. The booty out nigga need to ensure that when he does his flagrant buffoonery, the booty out nigga need to make sure that the audience is applicable. He needs a shocker. The booty out nigga crime. Hold on a second. These community killers want to navigate themselves around life and say that they're gangsters. These community killers, aka booty out niggas, they want to use the term gangster because it's appealing, knowing damn well that the gangster persona that they portray, you didn't see that in no movie. Not one. Not one. But they brag about this way. They think that this way is once again applicable because it's the cheapest perspective that they can afford at that time. Yes, the booty out nigga gangster needs the cheap the cheap, the cheapest, the booty out nigga